the fuck?
I'm about to start taking your temperature when you walk in here.
Yeah, we stopped wearing masks like a month ago.
Yo, the front doors are something. What's going on, man?
I'm scared because I didn't think the front door was open. I could have sworn I closed it. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard the click and it closed shut. I'm worried.
Not another Fed intern. Are you a Fed, Izzy? Oh, yeah. She got the master key and they told us.
Damn, was that Surf's playing the whole time?
She got her fingerprints and I don't, man.
What's up, people?
First, my Uber driver who I thought was going to murder, my Lyft driver who I thought was going to murder me, and then this. Wow.
Yeah, this trash ass intro. Shout out to the Good News Sports Studio. Shout out to the Good News. Shout
Full
out
press
to
coverage.
Full Press Coverage, Ed Squad affiliates. We're live here Thursday night.
All right.
Touchdowns and tangents. Usual spot for NFL takes, topical tangents. Fuck, man, it's week 2.
Residual
it's damn
pettiness.
near our 3-year anniversary of this podcast.
Feels like 4.
Nah, it's
2020.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
I feel like it's 4.
Might be 4.
Pretty sure it's 4.
Yeah, it might be 4. 200 episodes. Yeah, that makes it about right.
That's about 4.
But yeah, to my right as always, Kenny, Ozo Grande Barry. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm pressed. It's been a wild day.
I could tell. You hit me with the I'm gonna ignore his call and send him a text shit. That's how you know someone's running late.
Bro, I called that Uber. It said 20 minutes. Then the Lyft said, I got the Lyft text saying it'll be here in 3. I was like, cool. I get in the car. This dude is just talking about all types of shit, like just out of the way type shit. I'm like, oh, are you an eco-terrorist? And then I'm like, oh, are you like mentally off? Like you're one of those dudes who, like, this is white dude who grew up in Africa and like he had like family who was like in a war-torn part of the country, and he was having a full-fledged PTSD flashback in the fucking car. And I'm like, am I about to die? Like, I'm nervous. Why
That's
are you driving so slow? Like, you know, when somebody just drives slow, like there's no one behind them, they're just driving slow, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, could you speed up? But in real life, I know I'm like, I'm not gonna openly say that out loud because then it'll piss him off.
And with that,
Yeah.
since you got 3 minutes of your time wasted, now you wasted 2 of ours. So congrats for that.
I almost fucking died.
Nobody
and
gives a fuck about your Uber ride, bro.
It was a Lyft. See, that's how I know
You gotta love it when the shared app riders like give you life advice and stuff like that, or the
Yeah.
reverse options. Like you just
Shout out to
open
the
up
rappers.
It was
driving
worse than that.
postcards.
It was like, is this dude about to fucking have a straight up just meltdown on me in this car?
And
Like,
the third voice you hear to my left, Eric, Mr. 1-0, Jimenez. How you doing?
Oh, that's good. I'm great. We're undefeated, tied in first place with the goddamn Packers. You
you've
know?
had Bears gear on every week since you came here.
Nah,
I
but
respect that.
now he's
there
got
was just
2
Bears
pairs.
stuff on. Now this is official gear.
He's official
Yeah.
gear.
I was actually
he's
gonna
locked
wear-
in.
I was
planting
like-
seeds. I respect it.
Yeah, I was actually gonna wear one that was like a Mike Ditka shirt, but he's kind of been a dickhead lately, so we
Yeah.
scratched that.
Shout out to DeAndre Swift. Did you send him a fruit basket for dropping that game-winning touchdown for you?
A muffin basket?
We got to face him again at home, so yeah. That was. I mean, hey, we'll take that preseason win that starts off the season. You know, I mean, that was a heart attack. I remember you guys are all texting me. I'm watching this like the highlights. I'm like, what happened? What happened? What happened? And I watched the game yesterday on the rewind. I'm like, yeah, we should have lost that, but hey, we won.
And to the far left corner, we have our favorite person from what? Below the 105?
She's
below
from Long
the,
Beach.
Yeah, how do you describe Long
You
Beach?
just say she's from Long Beach. is
Our
Long
favorite
Beach.
person from Long Beach. There you go.
Damn.
And our newest football fan in the house, all of a sudden, texting us updates on Sunday.
I know.
I saw those tweets.
That was so crazy.
I know.
So fun.
Welcome to the football fraternity.
It's fun. I'm actually surprised because but there was a lot to look at. Like, there was a lot.
Wow. Okay, we know what you were watching.
Well, yeah, that was more entertaining than I thought. But,
gosh, have you seen the Christian McCaffrey spread? Oh,
I have a question for Kenny.
I'm nervous now.
No, don't be nervous. Okay. Do you know about Prop 22?
Yeah.
I just wonder what you think about it. It's
pretty much they want Uber and Lyft drivers to like be full-time employees, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what the prop says, but it kind of goes against to what
they all want.
What they want, because they want to be those independent contractors.
They want to punch a clock.
Yeah, so the government's like, no, you have to do this, so you have to treat them as employees and get paid a certain way and hours and benefits and stuff. And most of these people who are Lyft drivers, they want to have to be on their terms, and it's like, well, that doesn't go with what I'm doing, so.
Yeah.
Well, I think they passed something last year, and it kind of fucked everybody, because like so much of entertainment production, like the news business, freelance journalists, freelance marketers, all that stuff kind of got lumped into that. So basically, they were trying to specifically go after Uber and Lyft and all those places that, but the collateral damage was basically entertainment and news industries and things like that, even tech. So I think the way I understand it is this new proposition is more just for the Lyft and Uber drivers, like the way it's written. But, like Kenny said, I think ultimately I don't think the issue is necessarily Uber and Lyft. I think it's how they market it as like, oh, this can be a full-time job whenever you want. Like, no, it's
a side hustle.
It's still a job. You still gotta hustle. You still gotta have good community service. You still have to have good customer service. Like, I feel like the people who want that,
they gotta drive the speed limit for Kenny in the back.
He was going too slow. Like, I could have hopped out the car in a halfway sprint.
No, I agree with you. If you're not going the speed limit, you're a danger on the road. I agree with you. 100%.
No, but he was creeping. You expect me to do a drive-by? Because this is drive-by speed. Like, I roll down the window. This is the exact speed they were going at when they killed Ricky. Shit was wild.
But I just think the problem really comes from those Uber drivers who are like the people that never talk to you, who just drop you off real quick, and they're like, oh, this is like their job, and like they only want to drive 8 to 5. They don't want to drive late at night or on the weekends when you're supposed to be driving. I think those are the people who are like, oh yeah, I need benefits, I need 8 to 5.
Well, it's kind of like those people that are like, I wait tables and stuff, and it's like the guests come up here, it's like, oh, so what do you really do? I'm like, I wait tables, you asshole.
We're about to spit in your food. No,
I think it's also where you were.
I've had that feeling.
Because people are probably like, oh, let's see what we can make this guy do.
Somebody came to my job, was like, what do you do? I'm like, breathing.
Make your sandwich.
I make pizza. It's like all types of shit. Specifically, you might get smacked and have pepper spray. So what do you want to do? Like, that's a very open-ended question.
I know. It's like some people are like, I'm not very happy. What are you going to do for me? It's like, well, I'm going to take your order. You're going to eat your food, and you're going to pay for it. Like, what do you expect?
Oh, you're nicer than me. But I'll be cussing under my mask.
But real quick, other touchdowns, other tangents from the first week of football.
The LA teams won.
And
except the Clippers.
All
the LA teams won.
What was that? What was that? 5 minutes? 5 minutes?
we made 5 minutes.
You had that coming.
You can't see this, but this mask that he came in wearing.
Lakers mask.
Oh my God!
With a nobody safe shirt. Shout out to Future.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to Drake curse the Lakers wearing this Lakers mask.
You can't Drake is the
I actually
embodiment of a
bought
curse.
this shit from my dad. But then I didn't tell my girlfriend it was in my drawer, and she was like, I needed a mask. And I was like, well, now I can't give it to my dad. So I've been closet wearing this mask for a few weeks now.
closet.
Wow. So you jinxed your own team.
God forbid somebody has a camera on you. Don't take my picture.
Don't look at me. Don't you look at me.
What if you put it backwards?
I actually was wearing it upside down for a little bit. But
Then it's
then I was
closer to your face.
no, but then I
it's
was
skin
like,
to
the Laker
skin.
for life is more prominent if I do that. If I wear it right, it's like on my chin. You can barely see it. So.
That's fair.
But then you got to know that it's right up there on your face. Like you're looking at like right in the face, technically.
But yeah, man, that was definitely an L. Sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but
3 L's,
I don't know,
actually.
man.
4 L's, if we're being mathematically correct. It was 4 L's.
I don't know. It kind of felt too good to be true. All LA finals, Western Conference finals in Florida. Wasn't meant to be, so fuck it. It's not as easy as 1, 2, 3 Kawhi. Like, Giannis is out. Fuck it. Lakers can have the asterisks.
I didn't hear all this energy like from like the past 4 years. It's just funny to me.
Nah, it's not even that.
The is still open, man.
Like damn, like he's a Bears fan and he's more optimistic than you right now.
It's not that I'm not optimistic. I'm still optimistic.
You're depressed. You're going through the stages of grief. It's okay. It's fine.
I guess you could say that, but it's just more of like, okay, I've already been through this. I already know what it feels like. It hurts more because in past we had injuries that we could blame, but this year we really didn't have injuries. It was just came down to execution, chemistry, and coaching. And honestly, shout out to the fucking Nuggets, bro. I've been rooting for the Nuggets all year long. I've been saying they're a championship team.
Sounds like a plebeian cop. Did you get that delivered via Amazon?
Bro, I've been hyping up fucking Jamal Murray all playoffs. I've been hyping up the
Michael
fucking
Porter.
Nuggets. Michael Porter.
Joe Kick.
Gary Harris. Like, the Nuggets are a good fucking team. Period.
They always have been when
won.
they make the playoffs.
They deserve
it.
it.
The Gronkies would actually start spending money on their teams that they own, you know?
I mean, last time they had a big star, it was Melo.
Is there really a team called the Nuggets?
Yeah,
The Denver Nuggets.
My wife calls them the Nuggies.
What sport do they play?
Basketball.
That's so cute, but it's offensive.
The Nuggies.
The Denver Gold Nuggets is what they are.
But yeah, man, what about you, Eric? Touchdowns, tangents from the week?
Oh, man, I mean, it's nice to see a little life out of Mitch Trubisky coming back and everything. Yeah. Our defense definitely needs some work. I mean, hopefully with Robert Quinn coming back, but I mean, Khalil's hurt. I mean, he's not the dominant force like he was year one with us and when he left with the Raiders. And so, I mean, there's something going on with him, but there's at least a little bit of spark. So we'll see if it carries into the next week with the Giants, which, you know, arguably should be another win. So hopefully, I know both Khalil and Robert Quinn did not practice today, but you know, the big thing that I think was scary is that Green Bay looked good. Like I can't hate on that. They looked really good. Yeah, like Aaron Rodgers was just pissed off at the world and just went all over Minnesota, which was supposed to be arguably the team contending for first place. And then, you know, even Lions looked pretty good, but they did what the Lions do and just kind of lose the game. I mean, it was one drop at the end, but they did let the Bears come back. And all that was in the fourth quarter.
All right, we got a caller.
Aaron Rodgers and Dalvin Cook on my bench. Actually, no, Dalvin Cook was starting. 46 points. Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Terrence Biggs from, living in Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Mr. Biggs, a.k.a. the editor of Raiders Full Press Coverage, a.k.a.
Girl Dad, a.k.a. Softball Aficionado, a.k.a. Bratwurst Expert, a.k.a. Mr. Farmer's Market, Mr. Amish Farmer's Market.
Mr. Black Tuesday, founder and podcast host. How you doing, Mr. Biggs?
Fellas, good to see you. Good talking to you. How goes it, man?
Hanging in there, man. Striving.
I know how that is. I get it. I feel it.
But yeah, man, so hopping right into it, what surprised you the most about the Raiders in week one?
Actually, what surprised me most was the simple fact that Colton Miller handled Brian Burns. like Brian Burns, because of his length and because of his twitch and explosive ability, and the fact that he can string together moves in rapid succession, I thought that Colton Miller, being not the most athletic dude, would have an issue with Burns being able to redirect quickly